These small silk patches depict some of the many jobs undertaken by women during the First World War. Some are well known, such as the Red Cross nurse shown here, others perhaps less so. There were many women in the workforce before the war, but from 1914 new opportunities were available as women took on roles previously carried out by men. Patches here show a firewoman and agricultural work, window cleaning and lift operating. Women worked in a range of jobs on buses, trams and on the railways. Special collections includes first-hand accounts of many women who worked in a wide variety of roles, at home and abroad. Hundreds of thousands of women were employed in munitions work during the war, including Ada Green. The writing on this picture says "Explosive Worker, Royal Arsenal Woolwich, 1916. Munitions work could be dangerous. As well as the potential for devastating explosions, munitions workers were in contact with toxic chemicals. Paperwork here shows that Ada Green was working with mercury. When Ada left munitions work, she joined the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps, becoming one of over 100,000 women who joined the armed forces during the war. Another of these was Mary Porter. Mary's brother Andrew was killed in action in 1917. This prompted Mary to leave her home in Scotland to serve on the Western Front. Nicknamed Fluffy on account of her hairstyle, Mary first joined the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps before moving to the Women's Royal Air Force. Women in the Women's Royal Air Force fulfilled many duties, including serving as aircraft mechanics, as drivers, or in offices as clerks. The women's services were disbanded shortly after the war, before being reformed just before the Second World War. War work did not bring lasting change for all women. Some were able to draw on new skills and networks to continue their careers, but most were expected to leave these jobs after the men returned from war. You can find out more about this in our online exhibition, What About the Women? Legacies of the First World War, and other stories from our collections on Google Arts and Culture